All right, so in today's video, we have another top 10, and it is going to be on the pass rushers. Last time I did this list, I did include D tackles, and that was because this list was kind of weak, and it wasn't really that much of options to choose from the outside linebackers, the ends, you know what I mean? But we have been absolutely spoiled with defensive ends and outside linebackers. I had to re-update this list with just those positions in the game. But if you guys enjoy top 10s, I do gameplays and all the new cards as well. Make sure to hit that like, hit that sub, we're on that road to 30,000 subscribers. I also stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to come say what's up over there. But other than that, let's get into our only honorable mention of the day and then the top 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHEW for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, so our honorable mention is going to be Terrell Suggs. And Terrell Suggs, when you look at him statistically, he looks like he stacks up with the best, right? He has a good weight as well and good height. 6'3", 265 is very, very solid for an outside linebacker. He has amazing stats. Speed's good. The excel's amazing. Strength's amazing. You guys know with the pass rushers, you're only really looking for 4 stats: the strength, the block shed, power move, and that finesse move. He gets all of them above 95. You might be wondering why a card like this is so low. He is a 96, so that means only 2 discounted ability buckets, if they're not a Legends card, of course. But when you look at him also, he doesn't get any 0 AP abilities, and they're not that good as well. He gets 1 AP double or nothing, and then he gets like under pressure or edge threat, which we all know edge threat is pretty mid unless you're using edge threat elite. But Terrell Suggs right now, it is just a little bit rough to use this card because of those abilities. He doesn't get any sort of discount right now that is very valuable to make him use him over other outside linebackers in the game. So at our number 10 spot, we do have Kevin Greene, and Kevin Greene has been one of the more underrated cards this entire year. He's another guy with 92 speed. He is 97 excel, but you'll notice right away he is actually a much smaller player than our guy Terrell Suggs. He's actually 239 pounds with the same exact height right there, but I haven't really noticed that to be a big deal. I've used him in the past, obviously on that Legends theme team. He has amazing strength, block shed, power move, and finesse move, but you guys know abilities run Madden, absolutely run Madden, and he gets better abilities. He gets double or nothing for 1. He also does get a 0 AP tackle supreme and lurker, which is very, very nice. I think Kevin Greene right now in the game, definitely a solid card. I think him and Terrell Suggs are very meh when it comes to abilities. Like, it's just like, that's why they're not much higher. Statistically, both of them are amazing, but like I said, abilities are in the game. We'd like to see a 0 AP with like really, really good ability in the game, but like double or nothing, unpredictable, defensive rally, edge threat elite, something like that, under pressure, all would help this card a little bit more, but he doesn't get any of those for 0 AP. He has obviously a little bit of an older card, but 3 discounted abilities on a Legends 96 does definitely help him a little bit over Suggs. So at number 9, we do have Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald is one that I love in the game because of his versatility. You could play him inside, you could play him outside, you could play him in 3-down lineman, 4-down lineman. This dude will dominate no matter where you put him. Another guy with 95 plus in all those 4 stats that matter. He has 93 speed, a 93 excel in the game, and he has a huge body build. If you have ever used Aaron Donald, you know he looks a lot bigger in game as well. 280 pounds too, the heaviest guy so far in this list. He only gets 2 discounted ability buckets, but he does get a 0 AP ability. Although it's not the best, El Toro will take it. And then he also does get double or nothing for 1 AP. You could use unpredictable for 1 AP instead of the El Toro, which I would probably rather do. But spending 2 AP on a D lineman is just not the best in this game, especially when zone KOs and like man KOs are just so OP. You want to spend as little as possible on your defensive line right now in the game. And Aaron Donald, though, still solid abilities, great build, great stats. I had to have him somewhere on this list. So at number 8, we have the brand new weekly wildcard Chandler Jones. And Chandler Jones is one that I feel like a lot of people, I've not seen anybody talk about this card. He's actually really, really good. 91 speed and 91 excel, you'll see is a little bit behind the curb, but it's not that bad. It's definitely usable in the game, and it's not like it's gonna deter you away from him, but he is still really good when it comes to the body. 6'5", 265 pounds. He has a really good block shed, power move, finesse. The strength's amazing, and he also does get 3 discounted ability buckets. He does get unpredictable for 0, which is a very, very good run ability. As many of you guys know, it's basically what it says. It's unpredictable. It lights up randomly, but I definitely noticed it a lot more in the run game than I do the pass. He does get secure tackler for 1 AP as well, and edge threat, and also defensive rally, a very underrated ability in the game. It helps your entire D lineman out. All you need is 1 on your D line, and Chandler Jones could be that guy while rocking that 0 AP unpredictable as well. I think Chandler Jones is definitely more an underrated card in the game. You're not going to see him a lot because how expensive these weekly wild cards are, but he's definitely worth the purchase if you're looking for a guy. At number 7, we have Bradley Chubb. And Bradley Chubb, when you look at his physical stats alone, he looks like probably the best pass rusher in the game, right? 94 speed, 98 excel right there is amazing. And Bradley Chubb's actually a big dude as well. You'll see he is 275 pounds right there. But like I said, abilities do rule the game. And also, he does have only 92 strength, which isn't bad. As long as it's above 90, we're actually like okay with it. But 85 power move is the first one we're seeing not above 90 in all of the 4 stats right here on the list. But he does get solid abilities as well. He does get 1 AP double or nothing, 0 AP speedster, and then you could also use 2 AP edge threat elite, which I don't recommend at all. He does get 1 AP edge threat, but you guys know edge threat is about as dead as it gets in the game. That's probably the most dead ability in the game, with edge protectors and secure protectors on the edge as well. But Bradley Chubb, still very good. Just physical stats alone. You get a shed, you get an unlucky like disengage at the quarterback. He's going to sack the quarterback just about as fast as anybody else. He's also, like I said, not bad abilities, but if the abilities were a little bit better, definitely would carry him up a little bit higher on this list. But at number 6, we do have Mad Max, obviously Max Crosby. 94 speed on him, 95 excel, so amazing in physical stats right there. Again, he has great strength. I mean, 90 is the lowest one we will probably see on this list, but like I said, as long as it's above 90, we're okay with it. He has 95 block shed, 91 power, and a 97 finesse. You guys know he gets an X factor, which I don't like it too much. I've gotten to use it a while. I've tried it with different other defense abilities. I'm not the biggest fan. If you guys know, his X factor basically wipes out the offensive linemen's, like, I forget what it's called, like the little pass rush points. You guys know what I'm talking about. It wipes out the offensive lineman. I haven't noticed it too much because I feel like everybody's using secure protectors, edge protectors on like even their interior linemen. It feels like it just counters it anyway, so it feels like a waste of an X factor out there. But when you look at abilities alone, he does get edge threat elite for 1 AP, so that's built in under pressure as well, while still having edge threat. Obviously, edge threat sucks, but the under pressure for 1 AP is nice. And then he does get 0 AP defensive rally and 1 AP double or nothing. A very good card right here. A card that a lot of people aren't really using because there's been so many ends released in the game. But Mad Max Crosby, not bad. I just would probably stay away from that wasteful X factor. At number 5, we do have Frank Clark. Frank Clark was our number 1 last time. I absolutely love Frank Clark's abilities in the game. But first, before we get into those, we'll take a look at his stats. 89 speed. The lowest on this list, I believe. Actually, I think he's tied for that, but he is a much smaller guy than the guy he is tied for. But 96 excel is still very good. It'll obviously carry, but we're seeing guys at like 93 speed with like 96 excel. Even Bradley Chubb had 94 speed with 98 excel. But Frank Clark, I will always tell you guys, abilities run Madden. They always will run Madden until they're out of the game. He gets amazing combos in the game. He gets 0 AP defensive rally. He'll get 1 AP edge threat. You could use him at D tackle as well because he gets 1 AP inside stuff. He gets 1 AP tackle supreme to stop the quad father King Henry. And then obviously he gets the must have right now in the game. 1 AP double or nothing. He gets every meta ability for under 1 AP. Literally every meta ability besides maybe edge threat elite or unpredictable, which I'm okay with the ability stack he has in the game. Defensive rally is very good. Tackle supreme. I have 5 tackle supremes on my team. I hate playing quad father. I want to punish quad father users, and Frank Clark is one of those guys that gets that discount right there to help you punish those guys out here. But Frank Clark, very good card in the game. Obviously the only lackluster stat is probably that speed, but you don't really notice it too much out there. He's definitely a good card. At number 4, we do have Nick Bosa, and Nick Bosa has been one of my favorite cards this entire year. I don't know what it is with the Bosa cards, but I feel like they always outperform their stats. I feel like if you've played enough Madden over the last 2-3 years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 94 speed on him is amazing. 95 excel is amazing as well. You'll notice that 89 strength, that is one thing that scared me at first, because I did want to play this guy at D tackle in this game because he does get that 1 AP inside stuff. And he played amazing there. And I truly do believe it's because of that 99 block shed. That is absurd. The only card in the game with the base 99 block shed right now. He has 93 power movement and 98 finesse. And his body build, he looks huge in the game as well. And then when you look at his abilities, not bad. They did cheat the honors cards. They gave him only 2 ability discounts at 97 overall, which is definitely an L. But he does get solid ones nonetheless. He does get unpredictable for 0, which is really, really good in the run game. Or you could use like strip specialist, which probably would not use at the end of the day. And then he does get edge threat elite for 1 AP or double or nothing for 1 AP, or you could use tackle supreme or inside stuff. So 4 really good abilities for 1 AP while matching that with the 0 AP unpredictable. This is a very good card in the game. If you're going to use 2 abilities, he probably has one of the better stacks right now, matching with that unpredictable and those 4 meta abilities. He is very good in the game, and he animates like crazy. At number 3, we have a brand new addition on my squad, and this card is an animal, boys. He really is. Let me go over the stats first. 93 speed, 94 excel. He has amazing strength at 95 right there. All of his stats that matter are really, really high. I know that power move at 87 might scare some people away, but this card, there's a glitchy ability on him. You guys know in this game, a turnover can really win you a game. This is an offensive Madden, not as offensive as Madden 22, but it's still really offensive this year. Pick artist for 0 AP on a D lineman can literally switch up the entire game. You guys know with a lot of people using Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, it's not Slinger 1, it's not the Aaron Rodgers release. So people are getting throw out of sacks, they're getting the ball dropped right next to him, and it always bounces off the D lineman hands. And with pick artist on a D lineman that is getting to the quarterback, you can have that much more turnovers. It will definitely get you turnovers. Trust me, I had 2 yesterday in a stream, a 2.5 hour stream. He had 2 of them in there, which is nuts. Aiden Hutchinson, though, good build as well. He does get edge shot elite for 1 AP as well, so you'll get the under pressure too. You could use tackle supreme as well to help stop the quad father. He gets really good abilities. You want that 0 AP pick artist, I'm telling you, it's a glitchy ability while having good abilities like edge shot elite, tackle supreme, or that double or nothing as well. Definitely a really good card in the game here on Aiden Hutchinson, an underrated card. At number 2, we do have Charles Haley, and Charles Haley statistically is number 1. Like, statistically, the best edge rusher in the game without a doubt. 93 excel, 97, or 93 speed, 97 excel. He has 96 strength, 96 block shed, 96 power, and a 96 finesse. And then his build is really solid as well. 255, not the heaviest in the game, but definitely a solid build. He gets a great sack as well. 0 AP, double or nothing. I think that's the first one in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And then he does get edge short elite for 1 AP. And then you can get that tackle supreme. So you can get edge short elite, tackle supreme, and double or nothing for a total of 2 AP. I've got this card the day he came out. He's been not as good as I wanted him to be, but in my scheme, my edge rushers are really kind of just placeholders. They're really just there because you guys know in dollar, you're sending guys off the edge anyway. So he's been good for what it's worth, though. He's not been like excel, but I've played against him when people are running 4 down linemen, and he has killed me. Absolutely killed me in the game. I think that's where he excels the most. Charles Haley, like I said, statistically amazing, really good ability stack as well, but I think there's one guy I'd rather have. All right, boys, at number 1, we're going back to Milkman. Milkman, he was a lot lower on this list, under people on this list, but there is a reason why. Every single competitive game and tournament game I am seeing, every single player has Milkman. Every player I'm playing in head-to-head, everybody has Milkman, and there's a reason why people are going back to Milkman. Everybody in their interior linemen are using secure protectors, so that's countering double or nothings. That's countering like edge threats, everything in the game right now, ability-wise. But there's one thing that is uncounterable right now in the game. It is the Milkman X Factor. And if you guys have played, 4 down linemen in this game is very inconsistent. It's like a make or break, like get lucky rush defense. It has actually become better ever since people have gotten Milkman. You could double team him. You can literally throw, you could throw a secure protector on him and double team him. He is still shedding. This guy has absolutely ruined my life since people started using him. Obviously, that's a little bit of exaggeration, but this card, insane. You guys know what I'm talking about. He has become more and more popular. I think people are starting to realize how good that X Factor is and how underappreciated all the other abilities are in the game. This dude's insane. At D tackle, at end, he's going to shed for you. You got to run the X Factor. That's all I'd run on him. I don't care about any other ability. Run the X Factor on him. You could even throw persistent on him to have a little bit more extra yards to kind of gain for the defense, but I think that X Factor alone makes him the best rusher in the game. You can run 4 down linemen and have have good rushes at the end of the day with the Milkman, unlike any other guys that get countered out by secure protectors, yada, yada, yada. There's a reason why all the comp and pro players are using the Milkman right now. This dude, he's insane. He is definitely insane. He'll win you games. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which edge rushers you are using right now in the game. I definitely would recommend getting that Milkman on your squad. I know he's lower overall. Remember, overall don't matter. It's abilities, X factors that rule this game. And this guy's basically the quad father of the defense. I wouldn't say as OP, but definitely still very, very good in the game and a must have. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.